Good morning. A new campaign launches today backed by politicians and business leaders from all sides calling on the UK to leave the EU. Vote Leave is expected to spend millions persuading voters in the upcoming referendum on our membership to pull out of the Union. That's despite no date being set for it yet. Sky's Sean Dilley says the group has some very wealthy backers.
Major Conservative donor once upon a time, Peter Cruddish being one of them. He's a city millionaire. John Mills, Labour's former backer, businessman, of course, obviously lots of money then.
Limited progress has apparently been made between the US and Russia over its military operations in Syria. American Secretary of State John Kerry, spoken to his counterpart in Moscow on the phone, concerned groups other than Islamic State are being targeted. Yesterday, US officials claimed 4 Russian missiles aimed at Syria had landed in Iran. State Department spokesman John Kirby says there was one clear message in the conversation.
The importance of moving forward on tactical discussions and dialogue towards the goal of deconfliction to avoid mishaps and misunderstandings, particularly in the air.
It's hoped as many people as possible will show an interest in taking part in community council elections across Dundee. Broughty Ferry, Fintry and the West End all have their own bodies, although it's hoped another 16 could be added. Nominations for candidates are open until the end of the month. Dundee West End councillor Fraser McPherson says the area's council has an important part to play in local democracy.
The community council in the West End has been running since the 1970s, so it has long-standing support and has achieved an awful lot in the many years that it has been in existence. I think it's very important that it continues into the longer term.
A scheme that'll see taxi marshals hit the streets of Dundee will go live in the new year.